Hey guys, welcome to the Nerd Blast. Hope you guys are enjoying your Christmas holiday. We got one more big movie to sign off on the new year. We're here to talk about Aquaman, DC's latest movie, and we're just about to go into deep spoilers for the movie. So if you guys have not seen the movie yet, then I advise you guys to come back and join us once you get to see the movie.
People, when it comes to DC movies, people are skeptical because it's either really bad, which most of them have been,
Yeah.
or it's Wonder Woman.
Mm-hmm.
So, coming into this movie, people are like, I'll wait till it's like out on Netflix or whatever it comes out on.
Yep.
But we went to see it, and I was actually really surprised. I thought it, like, from the trailer, it looks like it's gonna be a fun movie. Like I saw the trailer, I'm like, yeah, it looks like I like the movie. But it was a lot better than I thought it would be. The movie, first of all, visually speaking, looks really good.
It's stunning.
Yeah. I definitely recommend watching this movie in IMAX because the Atlantis scenes are very, very, very beautiful in IMAX. But you could just see in the trailers, how it looks colorful. And
all the underwater.
Yeah, and we didn't get the type of water we got in Justice League. Right?
Yeah, Justice League, it looks so dark.
Yeah,
and I was like, God.
but in this one, it's like all colors and vibrant, like all the
there
creatures.
you go. That's why it was a mistake to Batmanize everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not everything needs to be dark. But
this by the way, which this is kind of exactly, and this is kind of like in a sort of new direction that the DCEU is going towards right after Justice League. So they're kind of stepping up their game.
Right. Now, obviously, it's still they do reference Justice League.
They do, but not
too heavily. Like every now and then, like they'll be like, oh, you defeated Steppenwolf. I'm like, oh, but that's a different story. You know?
Yeah, exactly.
So obviously, it's still part of the DCEU, but it's like its own movie, and like you said, they decided to take a brand new direction, and they decided to go with the whole. So when you think Aquaman, most people laugh at the
because
right?
he's always part of the joke of the Justice League.
Poor Aquaman.
Yeah.
He's a guy who, like, what's his powers? Oh, he can swim really fast and he can talk to fish.
Yeah.
Oh, that's great.
But then in the comics, well, recently, they kind of made him like more of a kind of a serious character.
Right. And like, a lot of people forget that this guy is not just like, oh yeah, he swims really fast and he can talk to fish. This guy's super strong, first of all.
Yeah.
And he can, he's can't get killed by bullets, and there's just a lot of things that like make this guy such a badass. And then hard DC fans know that he's not just some campy character.
Yeah.
They know that he's he could be kind of a badass. And then the more casual fans don't know this, but then this movie appeals to them too because. Again, they decided to. I feel like they decided to embrace the cheesiness and the campiness.
They certainly did for this movie,
and bring it to a film, and it actually worked because usually you think, how's that gonna work? Yeah. And they made it work. If you really think about it, this movie is the most comic book friendly. How do I put it? Like the one that's more actually based on the comic books. Although they changed a lot of
accurate,
accurate,
more comic book accurate, not too grounded because there's some crazy
Aquaman.
Stuff that it's Aquaman.
Obviously they changed some stuff like some origin stories of some characters like Black Manta.
They took some liberties with some of the characters. Especially Black Manta.
Yeah, Black Manta's in this, and then the main bad guy is Ocean Master, aka what's his name? Orm. Played by Patrick Wilson, who's worked with James Wan, right? James Wan's the guy that did.
He directed this movie.
Yeah, but he's made.
But he's behind
Conjuring, right?
The Conjuring movies, Insidious.
Yeah. So Patrick Wilson has worked with him before.
Patrick Wilson has been on.
And of course, a lot of people when they saw the Justice League movies, they said that one of the only good things about the movie was Jason Momoa's Aquaman, and yes, he is really great as Aquaman.
Yeah,
he's cool, he's charismatic, he's funny, but he could be serious at times. And yeah, he's just an overall badass. Like, he's the type of guy that I want to hang out with.
he's like a cooler version of Roman Reigns.
They're probably related too.
Yeah, they could be.
Yeah. So the movie, it really. I thought it was gonna be just like, yeah, it's gonna have some fun parts and that, but it was actually. I thought it was really.
I think all the way through it was like, just basically, action. And
yeah. It was definitely really action packed.
Yeah.
There was a lot of good action scenes, and not just like random action that like for no reason. Like, no, it was actually made sense. Well, this movie started off with the origin of him. His family, who his parents were. His mom was
Queen Atlanta.
Oh, okay.
But yeah.
Yeah. Played by Nicole Kidman, and then his father is lighthouse.
Lighthouse keeper.
He's a White House keeper.
White Castle.
And yeah, because she runs away from Atlantis because she doesn't want to get married with some king.
Probably King douchebag, I think.
Yeah. It's an arranged marriage, so she doesn't want to get married. So
it's like coming to America.
Yeah. She goes to land and she meets him, and then they get married or whatever.
They start a life together.
Yeah, they have.
Then they have Arthur. Yep.
That was cool, by the way. Like that first scene when they come for her. So like apparently Atlantis sends, they find her like, you need to come back. Yeah. But she fights them off, and that was really good. Like, that was a great fight scene.
Oh yeah, that was a really great opening.
And then she's like, well, I gotta go, otherwise they're gonna keep coming, and they might hurt you or Arthur. So she leaves, and she goes back to Atlantis. And then we fast forward to older Arthur. Well, we get like the scene that you see in the trailer where he's talking to fish as a kid. And then he grows up to be bigger Arthur Curry, aka the one that we know now, whatever.
And I like that they established that people know him as Aquaman. Like, he has a reputation because he's been helping people, overseas and
right. And it makes sense because Aquaman doesn't really have a secret identity.
He doesn't.
He never really had a secret because he was the king of Atlantis, so everyone knows who he is. What do you want to start? You want to start talking about some of the characters, or?
Yeah, I mean, since we're talking about characters, we can dig into that. I mean, we talked about Arthur Curry, aka Aquaman.
Yeah, we have the man who trains him. What was his name also?
William Dafoe.
Well, William Dafoe.
William Dafoe's.
Yeah, Lisa knows that.
Yeah. He's the one that trains.
He's like, he's the advisor of the king of Atlantis.
Yeah, the current king, which is Orm.
Yeah. But throughout the years they showed that he trained Arthur
in secret.
Yeah. To build him up to like when he eventually
will take over.
Yeah.
He trains him in secret, how to use a trident. Yeah. How to swim, basically how to be Atlantean.
Yeah. And then we also have Mira.
Mira, yep. Not Queen Mira, not yet.
Not yet, but she is she is part of one of the Seven Kingdoms.
Mm-hmm. She's the daughter of the king of, I forget the name of his kingdom.
Yeah.
Which is played by
Dolph Lundgren. Yep.
I had no idea he was in this movie until he pops up, and I'm like, holy crap, that's Dolph Lundgren. He's in this movie. Yeah. And it was so funny because he's just like on a giant seahorse. And I'm like, I don't think I've ever pictured Dolph Lundgren on a seahorse.
Yeah.
No, but he was good. He was good.
Yeah.
He fit the role of that king. So Mira's in it. Orm is the big bad guy in this film, which is his half brother. And he goes by Orm until towards like the last,
probably the last towards the last act of the movie.
Yeah, that's when he's like, "Oh, I'm not Orm anymore. Call me Ocean Master." And he puts on the helmet that we all know Ocean Master to have, which was really cool because I saw him and I'm like, "Holy crap! He actually does have the helmet and it looks so good." I'm like, "Damn." I got really I got goosebumps when I saw him. Like that's crazy though. Like they did a good job. Like his costume, like he actually looks like Ocean Master. The best costume in the film had to go to Black Manta.
Oh, Black Manta.
Yeah, he looked the most like. I think when it comes to bad guys in films in comic book movies, he's got to be one of like the most
more comic book accurate than most of what we've seen.
Like, well, there's been many versions, right? But this one, it's like that's exactly what I would picture a real life Black Manta to look.
I don't really think you can make him like any other like way to make him into Black Manta.
Right. You know, his helmet is very iconic.
Yeah.
But the fact that he even had like the tubes coming out in the back, that was cool. He kind of looked like also like the what's the last game, Injustice 2?
Yeah.
He kind of looks like that version. Which I think was great. I was like, damn, this is good. And he had his, he's shooting beams. I mean, and they showed it a little bit in the movie too, when they gave him the suit and then he modified it himself.
He likes tinkering with Atlantis technology.
Yeah, he knows how he's in the comic books. He makes his own weapons. He makes he's always making new weapons. The plot is Orm is trying to start a war with the surface
brothers.
Yeah. And in order to do that, he needs to unite, or he needs to
He needs to unite the seven.
No, not really unite, but he needs he needs to ally himself with the other kingdom, with seven kingdoms, so that he can, because he wants to lead them.
Yeah, because he needs an army.
He needs an army. So he convinces the first guy, which is the king, Queen or Mira's father.
Dad,
and then he goes to the I forgot the name of that people. It's like they've evolved to like more fish-like.
Yeah.
But they're smart, and then he kills the king. And it's like the queen, and then he goes to the queen, which looks like a little 14-year-old fish girl. He's like, "You will assess your army, and you will follow me." And the girl's like, "Oh shit, okay." And then there's another kingdom, but the other kingdom is just like all the fish people, or all the people that devolved into like the lesser version, like more fishes, like fish monster type things.
Yeah. I think I saw like a big crab or something.
Oh yeah, and then the final kingdom was the crab people.
Yeah, that
was funny as fuck. I'm like, because I don't know much about the seven kingdoms of Atlantis, so when I saw the crab people, I'm like, oh man, that's cool. And they all have like their own machines and stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, and then he uses Black Manta's character to like, so to
kind of jumpstart.
They steal a submarine, and then when in order to convince the king to join him, the submarine starts attacking them. But even though, and he's like, "Oh, you see, the surface are already attacking us," even though it's just that one dude.
Yeah.
But yeah, so like he just wants to attack the land. And Mira and everyone else is trying to get Arthur to become king so they can stop this. So they don't want war with the land. A lot of the thing is there's a lot of how we throw trash into the ocean.
Yeah.
It's very eco-friendly. And then like there's a part in the movie where they throw the ocean throws all all the trash that's in the ocean. They throw it back onto land. So then the land, like all the beaches and shit, gets covered with all the ocean's trash. And then like that's when like, oh, this is Atlantis' warning that they're gonna attack us.
Yeah.
I thought that was really funny. I was like, that'd be funny as fuck if that would really happen. It's like, get your shit out of here. That's your trash.
Yeah.
You're not throwing this in the ocean.
Wish that was real.
But whatever. It was mostly in the ocean, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
But yeah, and then in order to do this, he needs to find the one trident that's like part of the king that started this whole thing, the whole thing of Atlantis. In order to find it, they need to go to freaking the Sahara Desert, where there was once an ocean, and then they figure out that it's somewhere, or like they found Cornus, but it's where like those fish creatures live.
Yeah.
I just love the chemistry, like when they were showing those scenes, like when they were traveling.
Yeah.
To get
between
Mira and Arthur.
They were really good together. I will say this: the thing I thought was kind of like, don't get me wrong, I love them. I love Black Manta, but I feel like they didn't need Black Manta in the whole film, because Black Manta was what he was just like. Oh, he was used
Yeah, I
by
agree.
Ocean Master
Yeah.
to find him, right?
Right.
I feel like they could have replaced that role with any one of like his top lieutenants.
Yeah, like maybe yeah, exactly. Like one of his own people could have been
right, right, and then like they could have just introduced his character, like they did with the submarine.
Yeah.
And then figure out a way to somehow he got his tech, but
yeah,
like and then set up the next movie. But I feel like the Black Manta, you really didn't need him. But I understand why they used them because I know that they, after the unsuccessful movies that they've had, they need to bring people in.
Yeah.
So they're like, well, let's bring out Black Manta, and then people might be like, oh shit, it's Black Manta, let's go see it.
Yeah.
They could have gone without him, but it worked either way.
Yeah.
Yeah, because like he's chasing them. That scene when they're all in I think Greece or Italy, I forgot where it was.
I think it was Italy.
Italy, right?
Yeah.
And then they start chasing them.
You know,
Black Manta's fighting with Aquaman, and then like the other soldiers are chasing Mera. That was really cool. I thought that was a really cool sequence. The whole like the camera behind the soldier, he's like going through walls and shit.
Yeah.
That was really cool. Again, beautiful scene to see in IMAX.
Yeah.
I definitely recommend watching in IMAX. Yeah, and then eventually they make their way through there and to that coordinates, which apparently puts them to the center of the Earth, where they find that, spoilers, his mom's not actually dead. And she's been surviving there. And then he has to get the trident, but in order to get the trident, he has to defeat the giant creature.
Yeah.
Which I didn't know that this was the fact. You know who he did the voice?
I know. I was reading about it. Julie Andrews.
Yeah. Holy crap! Yeah. I had no idea. Like I saw.
Mary Poppins, the original Mary Poppins.
Yeah, she instead of doing Mary Poppins, she decided to do
this.
Aquaman. Yeah. And I was just like, holy crap! Because I remember when I heard the voice, I was like, huh, who is that voice? That voice is familiar. And then I never thought about it again. And then I saw a video talking about that she was in it, and I was like, holy crap! No shit. I was like, damn, that's crazy.
Yeah.
But yeah, she was in that, and then how does he beat her? Doesn't he like?
Well, the creature found out that he can communicate.
Oh yeah.
With the fish,
so that's what makes him worthy. That he can talk to fish.
He can talk to fish. Yeah.
No other Atlantean can talk to fish, but he can talk to fish. So that's what makes him worthy. I thought that was kind of funny.
Yeah.
But
that's
eventually he takes the trident. He goes and he
comes out with
this creature, which.
Yeah.
Kraken. I don't know what the hell it is.
Yeah, but then, with the costume.
Oh, with his brand new costume.
Brand new costume.
Which, okay, so I know people were complaining, where some people were like, it looks kind of stupid.
I don't have time for those people.
But it looks a lot better in the movie, though, than it does in the trailer.
Yeah.
It really does.
I don't think the trailer did it justice.
Yeah, in the movie it looks a lot better.
Yeah.
And yeah, he looked great. He comes out, and with his army of fish. So he starts talking to all the, like, even the weird fish creatures, he can control them. And then, but the thing that was kind of dumb for me, so they say that if he has the trident, all kingdoms will be united, right?
Yeah. So
then, right then, when he came with the trident, everyone should have stopped fighting, but half of the freaking armies were still fighting. The only one that was like, that acknowledged that that's the king was
Dolph Lundgren.
Dolph Lundgren, and then everyone else was like all the soldiers and everything should have stopped what they were doing. They're like, oh, he's the real king. And then right then and there, Orm should have been like, what are you doing? And then he's like, you ruined all this, and then it would have been the final fight.
Yeah.
I don't know, because I just felt like that was kind of stupid. Like, how are you gonna keep building up this weapon?
Yeah, because you see the one true person.
Yeah, like you see that he's wielding it.
Like,
so
he has the weapon.
I didn't understand that part.
Yeah.
Like the whole movie, you've been saying, yeah, this is the one thing that will unite all kingdoms. Yet when the person comes out with the one thing that will unite all kingdoms, half of the kingdoms are still fighting. I didn't understand that. But I guess eventually, once he beat his brother, then everyone was like, all right, cool, all hail the king.
He's like, oh, he's just a half breed. It's like, why should you listen to this guy?
Yeah, but
yeah, they still could have,
I thought that was kind of weird. Like, that's just, I guess, lazy writing. Like, how are you going to build something up and then at the end you don't actually deliver with the thing you're doing? I don't know, whatever. So then He unites them all, and his brother gets taken away. And he's like, I will talk to you when you're ready.
Yeah.
Which means that, who knows, maybe in the future movies they might team up.
Yeah.
When it comes to the DCEU, I think this is... So, as I told him, I thought... When I first saw it, I was still kind of blown away because of the visuals.
Yeah.
But then as I settled down, I'm like, all right, so here's what I really think. The movie itself... So, I thought it was more action-packed than Wonder Woman was.
Yeah.
But overall, Wonder Woman was the better movie because the story was better and the characters were better.
Yeah.
That doesn't mean Aquaman is not good. I think, Wonder Woman, I think I gave it like an 85 when we reviewed it. I think Aquaman, I'm giving it more of a 75 to 80, somewhere in between. It definitely has flaws. Like I said, there's a lot of
Oh, yeah, there's a few...
Yeah, some of the things I talked about where I'm just like, that doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
But I do think it's a fun movie. It's definitely worth the price of admission. A lot better than...
I'll give it a 0, because I haven't seen it yet.
so not a 0, just like a pending.
Pending
Just question
for
mark.
review.
My opinion is that it bathes.
Yeah, so definitely we do recommend watching it.
Yeah. Definitely recommend you guys watch it if you guys haven't already.
Yeah, it's definitely the better of the DC movies.
Yeah.
As for our review for Aquaman,
definitely go see it.
Yeah. We recommend it.
Yeah. So thanks again for tuning in. This is our last video of 2018.
Good riddance.
Look out for more videos coming up in the new year.
Unless you're watching this already somewhere past the start of 2019, in which case follow us on Facebook and you can find our videos there. On Instagram as well, we post up pictures of cons that we go to, or just like whenever stuff gets released, we'll show it to you guys first. Twitter,
yep,
and
Twitch,
and follow us on Twitch. Every now and then we stream certain games.
Yeah,
alrighty.
All right, so this is
us signing out.
This is us signing out. Be brave. Stay wild. We'll see you on the next adventure. All right, come on, guys. Keep sturdy, stay dirty.